twitch.tv.
Yes, of course, we will be checking. We're going to look for multiple reports, though, before we believe anything at face value. No trickery here. Eternal Fire, TYLOO. A 1-0 game here in the Swiss system. Expecting Eternal Fire to run through.
Look at those odds.
As are the odds, but I don't know. I want to see something from TYLOO today. With them coming through with an upset yesterday, this is as hard as it's going to get in stage 1. So let's put them right into this game.
To the test.
To the test. That's a good
Through their paces.
Through their paces, Chad.
Oh, top mid, crossfire gamble. He leaves Antares on his lonesome.
They're playing a slither gap like that with the dual Berettas. So that's,
doesn't even have like a molly or a smoke to back up with.
Oh, ooh, does he need it though?
I like this. They've got the top banana control now. They're working on mid. Fight coming their way. Mercury gets the first. Traded out for the second. Now Woxix P2K lighting up the server.
He's out of there. They can't chase him down unless they chase him down and nothing comes out from Messiah. It's Major aggressive and well, not too effective. Gets pushed back. That lets them go towards B to finish off what they started. Xantara is always a threat. Joe to miss that timing. They're going up mid. That's freed up a rotation. TYLOO. Oh, the timing. He turns away. That's annoying. Are they going to jump it? They should. Attacker running.
I felt there are multiple instances in this round where TYLOO could have just sped up. But now site secured. That bomb needs to get in, though. Get planted.
They're planting in the site, so can turtle up. Xantara's taken that weird little semi-goosh early on in the round. And through library is Woxic.
Semi-goosh. It was a gush.
Semi.
It was just through a wall.
Fake dink.
It was a real gush.
This is a tough round.
How do you win this?
I don't know.
Xantara's has to go big mode, basically. Do they uncrouch into the B2K? They're not giving it a kill. There's a Julie. He's trying to force fights. Oh, they're not overdoing it, though. TYLOO playing tucked in the pit, playing that post plant. And I feel like the round is surely done. The knife is out. My goodness, careful. This is Jam Young we're talking about, and he's won it to the time. He's stopped the knife, and he's put on a two-piece with fries.
Oh, all right. Yeah, it is lunchtime.
If Xantares went for the left click, right click, I think he has that, actually. He went for the right click. He
right click, right click.
Enough. Yeah. Thought it did enough damage with those dualies, but it wasn't a scary round for, I mean, TYLOO came out on top, but that was a bit of a Moser Bra moment.
Hugo, could you please, with the gentleman's name that starts with M on the side of TYLOO,
Mercury.
Can you speak to the law?
Well, no, I just spoke to him on Media Day.
This is important law.
And, you know, we've been calling him Mosier because that's how it looks. But I asked him for an official pronunciation, as we ask players often. He said Messiah.
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 Like the Messiah.
Not Messiah.
But Messiah.
Not
but in the vein.
I think it's kind of easy. Messiah.
It is Messiah. But it's just when you look at it, you can be confused.
Mosier makes sense in my head, but Messiah, I can make that happen. I can get it done.
Messiah goes down first.
Mose Dyer as he gets Mose down coming out of apps. It's attacker with the trade, and Xantara's, he can win the round right now. He's alone though, so a lot of pressure.
Xantara's going to actually win this round right now for his team, but I think he's just waiting for time. I just have to say, I'm going to save this for after the round. The CSGO style, Halls pop against the Forest Spy. You got the AKs, but let's see how it plays out.
Pretty crazy. They're already low. They're down a man. They've got to get crisp kills clean and quickly. We need someone to be a hero. Attackers hiding out in the bomb site. It's an apps pop for Eternal Fire now.
Flash.
Everyone get to go. No flash, just dry out, dropping in. They spot that pit player. Run and gun will be enough. It's attacker on 1 health. Not going to happen, buddy. Apps pop, thoughts?
I just don't understand why TYLOO is... They have the Galils and the AKs. They go for the apps pop. With that smoke coming from second mid, it's going to pop right when they're ready to go out. But they're going against potentially MP9s, shotguns, 5.7s, close range. And then this post plant, they just sit and hide in the site. There's no crossfire going on. There's no bait and switch.
I even hate doing like a short play versus an anti-eco, anti-force. Just because the amount of crossfires they have to worry about. So an apps pop is pretty shit, to be completely honest with everybody playing at home. Like right now, if you did an app spot with Mac 10s and Tech 9s, yeah, then you're going to open up the pathing. You got the movement. But yeah, not a great call for TYLOO. And that was what I brought up in our little ball session, right?
Well, you want another take on this?
I'll take it.
You want another spicy
Give it to
one?
me.
TYLOO, get rid of Advent, long-term in-game leader for this team, 0.85 demon, and who's calling? You ask. It's Mercury. Never called before. I asked Messiah. I said, "How's he finding it?" He said, "It's very difficult."
Yeah, no kidding.
That's all he said. I said, "Is he enjoying it?" And he was like, "Not really."
Yeah, but
When are people going to clue in? And
ever, Josh?
I just don't get it.
No, because this is a game about shooting, not about talking.
Oh, yeah.
Game leader-wise,
Punch and crunch up middle. Jota up a deck with one. Now Woxic will farm up another 2 kills. It's going to be a clean sweep. Just one man going down. And the Jam Young. Everyone's favorite spread. Actually, I prefer peanut butter.
that's not jam. It's bloody marmalade.
All right, so we've seen a wide berth of different strats here. We've seen the Hulls pop. We've seen the mid pop.
What about the
Yet to see the B pop.
Oh, well. You
Could have done the B pop on pistol, but they decided to go back towards middle.
They're going to be an economical now.
Yeah, not known to be an in-game leader, Mercury. Not known.
Now, in-game leading is easy, Hugo. Anyone can do it.
Anyone can try.
Anyone can do it.
Not anyone can do it.
And remember, anyone who is just getting into the scene now, make sure that you have at least one interview saying that you want to be an in-game.
Yeah, early.
Early in your career, or you will.
Just hedge it a little
will
bit.
be in trouble.
Gentlemen, I just want to bring up our mailbag for all the people playing at home. Obviously, more of an interactive experience for people at ESL Pro League in its 21st season, and the 20th, and the 19th, 18th, and the 17th, I believe, as well. But we do have the mailbag open. That is EPL mailbag at efg.gg. Send in your thoughts, prayers, and everything else. We have one coming in from Hollis, and the question is, out of all EPL talent, who would be the best person to have with you if you were stranded on a deserted island and were trying to get rescued? Who would you not want with you, and why is it Harry?
Heart.
There's a love heart there.
There's a love heart.
Who would you want with you? Why is it not Harry?
I'd want probably Trace. I think he's the most practical.
Harry would keep you entertained. Harry's actually
He can cook.
Harry can cook. He's also good with his hands, not in that way, but as in Harry builds houses, bro. Harry's a
Just in case you need some release, you got Harry there.
Yeah, he gets the gum under the table. No, I think Harry would actually be better than you'd think at surviving. Who would be the best, though? I think Chad would be pretty good. I think Chad's the guy.
Well, I can't pick myself, so that's why I said Trace. Trace has the most field experience.
That's true. He has been
Field tested.
in the field.
Yeah.
Who else? Is there anyone else?
I don't know. Josh lives in the desert.
Yeah, but
Have you ever had to kill a rattlesnake?
not yet. But I was we were looking at doing some rattlesnake catching thing. Yeah, you can go there and
not for fun.
No, it's
a lesson.
Well, I mean, it's a lesson to make sure that, like, if you encounter one in the wild, which I have, you go on a hiking trail and there's a rattlesnake. Normally, they're supposed to just wait for them and they slither across, but sometimes they just decide to sit there and there's no real way around them. So we've had to step over a rattlesnake before.
The Lukowski angle.
What's going on with the monitor?
That's pretty out there.
Why has it got? Oh, I can see it turn from here. No joke. I can actually see
really
his monitor turn from here.
That was straight.
Look,
turn.
straight
Oh yeah, we could just
look off his screen. Well,
let's cast off of it.
we've lost Jammy Young.
Oh, Jamson.
So young.
That strawberry wasn't ripe.
Gone too soon.
Yeah, look, if TYLOO don't find traction in the next rifle round, this could be one of those games, boys.
There's
a lot of rounds to recover from. It's T-side Inferno. You just need to win one of those 2-for-1 rounds.
Map.
Yeah, I think so, actually. I've always thought it. I thought it even in Go.
Definitely with how good people are getting with the util sets, right, to take control. Okay, well, they're trying to pivot up towards A. Smoke in the hands is
really easy to abuse B hits.
Agreed.
But every team loves A. I don't know why.
It's the first letter of the alphabet.
Let's push back B, use half of our inventory to take that control, and then let's go back into A.
Oh, and they've reclaimed it. Oh, Cardia gets out scot-free, no trade. Into the orb. Boom. Big boom for Woxic. With the flash is beautiful. How about 3 for Woxic? 10 and 1 on the Turkish Terminator. Give me your frags.
Big bada boom.
Big bada boom, Job.
All right, another email. Jorbs has emailed in.
Hello, Jobs.
As Esport Fanatic, they've dubbed themselves, wondering why the YouTube video usually called The Lobby isn't uploaded yet. That's not our department. Jobs, we just work here. So if we ever get an answer to that, we will let you know.
Should come up.
Maybe. Normally it's up
Maybe
before
I think that was
match day.
That was you, Hugo, with the Asian teams, right?
I did Eternal Fire. I did TYLOO.
Yeah, he said, I hope whoever was interviewing had good talks with Asian teams because those are my favorite teams.
Only Messiah would talk to me.
Okay.
And I'm not going to pretend it was the best. My best work, personally. I didn't get a lot from it. I didn't get a lot of answers. I didn't ask great questions. I think the other ones went better.
Okay, well, no, that's fair. At least you're honest.
I'm not an interviewer, Chad. Email titled, please talk about the decoy grenade.
Moving on from that one.
Oh. Well, they did use it in the pistol round, TYLOO, to clear out close half wall. So,
yeah, but it's one of these topics that we always seem to talk about every so often, so...
I actually think there is a good...
The idea has definitely been discussed before.
Okay, yeah, true.
It just said I don't think the idea's been... It has...
Okay, we've talked about it a lot. I'm going to give it one brief and I'm going to shut up. Throwing on Inferno B, throwing them for CT and Coffin to fake that you're doing an execution.
Yeah,
they see the nades flying over, they throw their molly, then you exec. It takes about a whole grenade slot, Chad. I don't know if it's worth it. Anyway, 4 spy.
And the B-pop.
Back up banana.
Well, this is the thing. This is my favorite part about Inferno, right? The CTs. They've used 2 incendiaries, 2 HEs, you know, potentially a smoke. They did smoke the T-stairs, and they just back up, and they use a smoke at main. You know, it's 30 seconds into the round. They've used all these pieces of utility, and, I mean, they took that mid-space from it, but they didn't really take the mid-space because of the B util. They took it because it was free.
Well, they've got Joder and window. Ricardi has rotated over, and...
Still somehow going to lose it.
Oh, no. Yep. Run, gun, and die. Maja is holding strong through the smoke. Go a couple of kills. Maja on for everything right now. 4 frags.
Okay.
In the back of Dark. Done well by the young Turkish prodigy.
The young Turkish prodigy. All right.
Now imagine this. Now imagine
a lot of...
TYLOO actually had another smoke for spawn.
Yeah.
And an AK where they were able to get that first kill.
Well, I'm imagining it.
Well, that's all you're going to have to do because they're not actually going to do a B-pop with guns because for some reason, teams just don't like doing it in CS2.
Hello to my favorite casters. When you shout someone out, why do you always say shout out to Moses GG one time? Why one time? Why do you always say that?
Well, we can only say it once per time we shout them out.
Yeah.
Well, you could shout them out multiple times.
Shout out B. Voros.
Shout out Moses, the 5-time.
That's too many times, I think. Oh, first whiff for Woxic. Are they going to accelerate? They've got to execute. It's going over. Committing to the site. Meow. Into the site goes Wicardia, and Jota has a crossfire from above. Flash is fantastic. They clear him, but Wicardia still gets 2 kills.
2 times.
This round interesting. Shout out Wicardia 2 times on that double kill. They're boosting over the smoke right now, but it's too late. Bomb just made it in.
Dr. Ricardia.
This is a kill. Oh. Do you see the barrel?
He definitely saw him.
The guy planted there. He knows he's
They have incendiaries to flush him.
in the corner somewhere.
Oh, don't love that. That's not
do
a
it.
great incendiary whatsoever.
Yeah.
You better...
Yeah, they see
Could have just freeballed that one.
He could have got him out with the molly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he tried to bounce it off the box.
Yeah, no, just throw it in the corner.
It would have... Yeah, he could have just thrown a tighter trajectory. It would have just... Yeah. Unless he was worried about it getting... I don't know.
No.
Well, jam old because Madger.
Wow.
What is he again?
Wow, yeah, okay.
He should be around our age, right?
Madja?
Young
Yeah. Madja. Wicardia.
He's somewhere between 28 and 35.
I reckon Madja's got to be 30.
34.
Yeah, he's our age.
Young talent.
I say our age.
How old are you?
I'm 35 now.
I'm 35 also. Are you 89?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 89.
We got to
10 next week.
Wow, okay. That's exciting for you. All right, well, where are we at? 5-2. TYLOO looking to break through. Lots of money on Centaurus, though, gentlemen. Look at that. $9.9 thousand.
I love how Wakati has to buy his own M4. He's down to 17, walks at 1,500. Centaurus, man.
Oh.
Be generous.
Opening kill. That's a difference maker. Smoke towards B. They blocked. Right now, Zantara's picking up a bit of residual utility. And, well, I feel like this one's going to peter out unless there's a crowbar moment to break through.
This is good. I like this from TYLOO. Post up. Walk 6 on the other side, though. They need to do something to get him off the angle and make him want to come back into the angle.
Nothing.
They don't even smoke like they don't smoke. They don't have anything.
They have full top mid info.
They could do the B pop, but the scary thing is this time 2 incendiaries and 2 flashes for the CTs, so they can do something to stall this out. But I see 2 mollies.
Cardi's coming as well.
2 mollies.
Here comes Wacardi.
Always got 3
Gonna
here.
get mollies on the back side. There's no soak to put it out.
Oh, late swing. The molly holds him back, and the flashes do even better. Both teams blinded. TYLOO still committing into Xantares with 2. Oh, Maja through again. He is just putting on a show right now. 9 and 2 is the captain.
Gee.
A reflash for a little bit more. And GG. Bang.
That's the official sound effects AWPs are going to make in 2029, I believe. So we'll be looking to change things come 2029. What are they filming us for right now, Hugo, do you reckon? Do you reckon it's for a documentary?
Yeah, life of...
We're doing a Life of Hugo Byer in the documentary. This is your life.
Life of Virtual, I think.
This is a great one.
No,
so
no,
what do
I
we...
would never sign
Oh,
up.
like Life of Brian?
Life of Brian, I like that.
That was a great film.
It was.
It was.
Should we do film critiques?
Ooh.
He's a naughty boy.
Bloody hell. Oh, he doesn't look happy.
No.
He doesn't.
Now
I would
that's
be either.
direct. There's some pointing. There's some chitter-chatter.
It's because they're doing half measures for everything. What is
He's mad that they're
stopping short?
choking.
Wow.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you get it,
I
Josh?
get it.
Yeah,
Zoking.
unfortunately.
Get it?
Yeah.
No, actually, I don't get it. Can you explain it for me?
His name's Zoking,
Yeah, and he's the coach.
and they're choking.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
I don't like how TYLOO, they do half the movements to take control of something. They don't go all the way.
But you wanted it to be scrappy and dirty and filthy.
That's not scrappy, dirty,
Exactly.
filthy. That's limp.
This is my point, though. They got to be more
Flat.
direct. They got to be straight in. No messing about.
It's like the bottle's been open for a week or 2 and it's just been sitting out
Like a fizzy drink of some variety.
of some variety.
Flat.
Dealer's choice. Here we go. Well, this one's looking pretty flat as well. G down.
They thought. In their mind, it looked a little bit different than how it actually ended
It
up.
looked direct.
Yeah. Down a man early again.
Yeah,
Up is retrievable, and there is a player with just a Tech 9.
looking for any positives right now.
But he's just popping into Banana by himself. Yeah, why not? You know? 3 players with rifles. You have middle control right now.
Well, now they know B is push, so they're ready for the AAA. They're ready for the AWP, surely. Woxic, back on the line. He's done well on before. They go back to a B hit. This is a good move, Josh. 4 rotation as TYLOO go back.
Well, they use all their util basically to take that space. They do have a couple smokes left to end with whatever wrap execute they want. If they want to go A, B, full exec with the 2 smokes. But right now, it looks like they're gearing up for what, a Hulls pop again?
Oh, yes, indeed. Joda's still here with a molly, a flash, a HE.
Back
Again,
forth
like,
and back
they do the
again.
shock smoke. Guys, they're going to think we're going to do a B split here. They still have mid control. He's not pushed off the angle. They've done nothing to push Eternal Fire
I
off.
think it's B. They literally think it's B right now. The flashes make it clear. Rotate is coming back. It's only Woxic. Can't hit his shot. It worked out for TYLOO. That mid to B smoke baited Wacardia into the spawn, so he's cut off.
It was
and
so
TYLOO
obvious.
have finally done it. Josh didn't like it, but
I don't
the
know, but
results
that's the thing. It
speak
seems
for himself.
So, yeah.
It felt obvious that was a bad decision. That's why they were rotating. Yeah, because to make that type of a horse pop with what Josh is saying, they don't have any control. So your assumption is they wouldn't dare go for this type of a play. We can see it just seems like a fake.
Eternal Fire overthought.
Turns out it wasn't a fake.
Yeah.
It was all real. It was all real.
Pranked.
Yeah. Sometimes. I'm having a look at the mailbag again.
I think Eternal Fire's B holds have been fine. I don't know why they had to kind of lean to that position. Wacardia kind of, yeah, I don't know. It had to have been some overread, like, nah, there's no way they're doing a Hulls pop with this.
Now this one's a question and a half.
Okay.
This one's from Layla. Open or Glorp will come for you. Now Glorp is a Twitch chat emote.
Oh, okay.
And it says, hey gang, love the cast as always. EPL vibes the best. Any Pokemon enjoyers on the talent? Maybe at least when you were younger. Hugo was actually the first person in his province to complete Pokemon Blue, Red, and Yellow.
I've never played Pokemon. There's my
Why not?
self-report. Don't know, just never. Not against it. It's not like anime. I don't hate it. I just never. It never passed me by.
So you hate anime? It's not that you don't like anime.
I
it's that
hate
you
anime
hate it.
pushers. Actually, I don't hate anime.
Yeah.
Come on, Hugo. Just watch episode 1, man.
No, Rush. I'm not doing that.
Just yeah,
the pushes,
one,
I see.
man.
He's just coming into our
I got
ears.
more peer
pushing.
pressure from anime than people telling me to do this, do that.
Rush, did you watch the new solo leveling episode last night?
Did, yes, I watched it last night.
What did you think about it?
It was cool. It was
more
nice.
of a filler ep, though, don't you
Yeah,
think?
it was setting up, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Doing some setup.
But there's not going to be enough time down the stretch with the 3 episodes.
How many
left.
episodes?
Four episodes,
3.
13
Josh,
episodes,
help me
13
here,
episodes.
Josh, we can take over.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to it anyway, Chad.
Yeah, me too. I think it should be a good one.
Yeah, I think...
Anime pushers, anime inserters.
I don't know what his name is. What's the main character's name?
Jin something?
Something like that.
Jin Woo,
yeah.
I think.
Hey, look at this boost.
G blind. No armor. Has 2.4k, Chad. No armor. Thoughts?
There's the Z-Woo.
Saving money.
No.
You got to be frugal.
No.
Come on now, Hugo. It doesn't matter. He's got an orb.
He forgot to
Don't you like
buy
how he has
armor.
full nades going for that aggressive pick?
Yeah.
No armor.
Full nades. No armor. That's not ideal, but TYLOO still go 1 for 1. That was a chance. A nice try. Xantara is able to escape in time and calls for Cardia to back him up.
First time we're going to be seeing Woxic at this angle all game. Definitely no flash going to come in from the side of TYLOO to get him off this angle because we've never seen him here. Don't do it.
Are you being
Don't
facetious?
do it. That's a
think that
big
was
word.
sarcasm.
That's a big word.
Well, it's a 2-2 split of the defenses for our audio-only listeners. The scoreline is 6-3 and there's 44 seconds remaining on the clock.
How many are alive?
Well, there are 3 players for the attacking side of TYLOO and 4 for the defensive side of Eternal Fire. With 30 seconds left, Messiah is pressuring over towards the B-bomb site late to join up with Mercury and G, and they're trying to contact in.
This could work, but Cardia has been shooting sharp and he's going to be able to poke his head up top here, maybe catch the back player. Nothing worse than that.
The low smoke too.
Oh, Deep Molly will not stop him. They're on the angle, but the boost distracts, and Xantara's feasts with a double kill through the smoke. Well, nice B hold for once.
It ain't easy being breezy.
I say for once, they've been really solid on B, sorry.
I don't think they've lost a round yet there.
Yeah.
Are you being facetious?
No, just wrong.
What I like on these late rounds towards B, especially if you have an op, you could actually walk most of the way in. And if there's nobody peeking back at you from coffins or from that new box angle and they're not boosted oranges, then usually you could get a nice swing on the spawn players or like flash peek the spawn guys. And you'll usually catch someone's either playing spawn or boosted spawn. You know that they're going to do some sort of passive hold. You can really surprise them. But here, that's a surprise.
Wow.
It's a B defender as well, so will they try and quickly work their way up Banana? That's the question. What's the response? Can't for now. Their own smoke towards the half wall now.
2 players doing the abs push with the smoke on the molly as well. That's really annoying to stop. And only 1 player in alt mid. Disaster.
I was caught off guard by that one.
Well, well, well.
Full reset as well. Knowing that TYLOO, they're going to just waste util trying to re-clear all the close positions. They could have B control, they could have Hull's control, but they do a passive smoke here. Why? Don't know. We'll find out soon.
I guess there wasn't a whole lot of information, right?
Yeah, but you've done all this aggressive push. You've killed them in second mid. Then you reset all the way back to the site, and then you do a passive smoke. It just tells them that you've given up the space.
He ate that molly. Good patience for TYLOO.
Banana push coming through. So the best bet right now is a mid to B, but it's very unlikely they'd go for that. Look at all the util they still have left, and they're all just parked together. There's so many nades for the T's, but they're not going to execute.
The big flank is a big problem.
Are they going to wrap? They're going to smoke library and arch and wrap. Here we go.
But they're going to die too.
Yeah, they are. G's dead man. Does Magic clear boiler? Oh.
Oh. Yeah, they check it. Magic gets the kill. No one's turning around. Oh, he doesn't even re-swing, but he could have got a second kill. They need this kill at the back of the bomb site. They don't know about the orb. Woxic dropping the bomb. Can't get a re-peek off. There's only 15 seconds and there's just not enough players. Eternal Fire flanking fast. Find an 8th.
Beautiful.
TYLOO need to realize this. The coach needs to say, guys, every time you leave a position and you start pressuring the other position, Eternal Fire is actually pushing, taking that space. We've seen them re-clear mid. We've seen them re-clear halls. We've seen them now re-clear B and push all the way down and flank. Clue in.
Look at the fortunate timing in that situation. It almost went wrong, though. Both Jam Young and Attacker getting kills on the wrap, and then, yeah, luckily Woxic is able to stall out one, allow the Madja and Wakardi flank to swing.
Do a B-bomb.
Anime is like any man-child entertainment. If you like it like you're a man-child.
Group B and do a B-bomb. Do it.
Oh, Jota. He's going to get a kill.
Someone's going to be mad.
Mercury.
Hello. But will he expect the boiler player? Probably not. Hello. Well, there is a gap, but everybody else is already dead.
Xantares is not letting them in, and Audio will swing with him, so...
Okay. Well, 9-3.
Pretty brutal. And it's not going to get better for Messiah. Nade could have been good. Might still be. It's a kill. Hey, let's give him a shot here. 1v2. Trying to spam Xantares, going for the bomb. Forgetting the bomb.
But we'll get the bomb.
Going back for the bomb.
You have to get the hot rod.
And leaving. That's not a hot rod.
It could be.
Fuel injector. Blood sport. That's the one.
Fuel injector's yellow, right?
Nice. Yeah.
Does he thread the needle?
He has threaded something.
Xantares too smart. He knows nowhere.
Oh, peek him, and it's over. 9-3. Very nice first half for Eternal Fire. Rock solid on the B site. Woxic hitting everything. TYLOO in the mud. Can they dig themselves out?
Nine-3 on the first half of play for Eternal Fire, the Turkish side, managing to accrue 9 opening kills. And this man right here, Maja, the in-game leader, with 4 of them to his name. This is looking like a light stroll in a beautiful Swedish park, as TYLOO are not putting up much resistance. We're about to switch over to the defensive side for the Chinese squad. I'm joined by Josh Still Nissan, just like the car, and Hugo B. Byron of Byron's Manor. Also, sorry?
Byronville.
Byronville. Sorry, I didn't understand.
No, the man is in Byronville.
Ah, okay.
The story of the first half was Woxic and Zuntera is just
Going on
everything. Yeah, they were going on a tear, but it was all just aim duels that they got. It was people just swinging them, no flashes, nothing. Right now, if TYLOO can't find any way to find some teamwork, it's very one-sided. Can't see them doing much here.
We should start mucking about a bit more, guys. Let's change the tone. After the pistol.
Let's see if
That's for them.
TYLOO can hold this site first, though, Chad. They are not holding this site. Oh, wait, through the smoke. They go through the smoke. He's taken a lot of bullets, and they've taken them all to the head.
That's a rip snorter. 4 up banana.
Can't lose
goes
this,
down.
right? Can't lose this.
You can, and you will.
42, no kit.
Adrian Bacardia.
Got the God Flash, cancelled.
Smoke still just faded.
Crossfire, they're going to fight. Big fight here in CT, everyone peeking in. Bacardia thins the herd, the flash does nothing as they pull back. Crossfire is ready to go. On Bacardia's contact over the top. He gets a second shot. He leaves Maja on his own, but that's fine. The captain's taken one more, and there is just no time to get on this fade. Oh, gee.
Gee whiz.
Jesus.
Don't let go. Don't let go.
Nice.
Making sure he's got it.
Yeah, that was
Before he
interesting. They were like
celebrates.
looking at each other.
Wait, and nice.
Still a little bit time delayed. Did they realize he'd actually won the round?
I think they wanted to make sure he didn't get off the bomb.
Okay, we'll just
I've seen
hold
this
the
happen
defuse
before.
key.
I have seen this happen before.
Give me
This
your
was a
story.
lovely little 3-piece feed.
One of the first moments I remember was actually ESL Pro League it was an EPS Germany, I think. It was a
Oh, the
CS Source
Meisterschaft
event.
one. The Killerfish one, or that one?
I forget who it was. I think it was like alternate attacks versus someone. I don't remember who it was exactly, but they were on the defuse and they were exciting and celebrating. And someone like went to shake a player. And there's two instances. I think this is
That's
one
a
where they
famous one,
pressed.
yeah,
I think they pressed F10, and that was the shortcut to quit the game.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not fair.
Versus end faculty.
Well,
And faculty and I think attack. So
guys, importantly, TYLOO won both pistols, but they're about to lose both second rounds.
Oh dear, Chad. Why have you called it?
Well,
Why have you called it right?
I was ahead. I'm actually from the future. Have you seen the movie Terminator?
Yes.
Okay, so, you know,
time travel doesn't work like that in real life.
Give me your
Come on,
rounds.
everyone knows this.
you've never time traveled before, Josh. How could you ever talk
Prove
about
it.
it?
He did actually in the future.
I just got it correct right now.
What did you say?
I said that they were going to lose the second round, and they did. And I could only know that because I've been to the future. What movie is more accurate with time travel?
Well, you had a 50-50 chance of being right with that
And
statement.
I was right 100% of the time. So, Back to the Future is not more accurate than Terminator as far as time travel is concerned.
The butterfly effect, actually.
Is that
pretty
the
good
most
time
accurate in
travel.
terms of time travel?
Yeah, if it were real.
Do we have any physicists in Twitch chat right now? If we do, first of all, what are you doing here?
I think I got Neil deGrasse Tyson on speed dial. Let me go and call him up real quick.
Okay, we could get him on the line. He could explain a thing or two. Could talk about...
Can over-explain a thing or two
Yeah,
as
talk
well.
about angles.
Well, that's the double choke.
Can you make that sound effect?
No, you could ask Harry after.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Is he more practiced than you?
Oh yes. This was a kill. That was the kill.
That was
The thing
a
is,
kill.
I can time travel, but I don't like to abuse my power because instead of going back in time 10 years in the past and changing and fixing things,
Like what?
What would you change?
I stay the course, okay?
Okay.
Like I can
Why?
easily
Why?
abuse this and go
Why?
back and redo a bunch of
Yeah,
things.
true, Josh. You would never abuse your power.
But I wouldn't do that because that's not the type of person I am, okay? I'm a changed man.
But you could have changed who you are, man.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be fair. You know, things happen for
No do-overs.
things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
I like to play the game on you know, expert hard mode. Yeah. No,
What would you change, though?
no quick saves.
If you could change one thing in Counter-Strike's history, what would it be?
Good question.
I would not release CSGO. I would keep it in source.
Anyway, it's been great having you at ESL Pro League
Thanks
for
for
its 21st
coming.
season. Josh, your ticket, we'll get the talent manager to work that one out, and you'll be going home. That's not a real opinion.
Which one? CS Source was great.
Okay. All right.
Gonna tell everyone.
When CS:GO, okay, when CS:GO came out, it was rough.
Peak CS:GO, best CS yet. There's still time.
Hey, it took many years.
Oh, it did.
Okay,
It
it took
did.
like over 10 years to get there.
I hate that cope though. It didn't take. Firstly, it didn't take 10 years to get good.
Yes, it did.
CS:GO was
Absolutely.
good
No, it didn't.
before
It didn't
2024.
take 10 years to get good.
CS:GO was good before 2024. What are you talking about?
Probably good from like 2017.
Not are you talking about the game or the scene?
The game.
The game was good before
2017,
2024. I'm sorry.
When did the sound update come out? 2017?
Sure.
I think that's when the game made a really big pivotal.
So under 10 years, good. Glad we agree.
Okay, that
under
was still
10
5 years.
Yeah, but
Half of 10 years.
Source sucked for the beginning as well.
CS2 came out in.
Source had dynamic
23.
weapon pricing.
I like
That was for a week, dude, and you could disable it.
Yeah, but we had to make things to disable it.
Yeah, but we also have to make Z block.
Nah, I don't want to hear it.
Foon's too much for that.
Too much for Z-Block.
Anyway, watch this. Woxic with the flank of the century.
Bunny hop in this game.
Back time. He's turning it forward. Takes down the first. The battle on the second. Jam Young gets the trade. 2v1 situation. Wakadi up in the apartments.
Tick tock.
Back in the bomb and need to
on
get the defuse. He can't knock him off. The knife's going to come out. And that's going to be the round for TYLOO.
Really, the knife over the M4, surprising on that one.
Someone in chat says CSGO was good from 2015. That's a lie. That is a bold-faced lie.
It wasn't bad. Okay,
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
It
in
wasn't peak. It
2015.
peaked 18 onwards. That's when everything big had been figured out. All the important updates had come out. It got better. But I think it was really good 2018 onwards.
I think that's fair.
Boomer casters arguing.
Not a boomer.
Respect your elders, Twitch chat.
They'll know. They'll learn in time. They'll look back. They'll reflect, and they'll realize. They'll know what was up.
Some big booms in banana, though. Oh, Jam Young. Oh, baby, no. The jump shot. You can't do that against Antares, but you can blow him up. Second nade is the charm. TYLOO won that forced back round, guys. Just want to
It
acknowledge
was two
that.
saved M4s, so yeah, it definitely helped. And then I think Woxic was out of ammo going for the knife, so...
And now they're favored. It was
What?
Ricardia, and he had 9 bullets.
What are they favored to do?
He had 9 bullets. He could have spammed the bomb.
Oh, he could have? He had 9
Could have.
bullets.
He had 9 bullets. Jota dead. The meta. Oh, Josh, I want to ask you this question after the round. It's 4v2, and now we're after the
Jumpy is
round.
better. I'm just kidding.
Right.
What was the question?
Here's what do you think? You know, when this is a change in CS2 to go. You know, with railings. So, for example, right there on apps, or nuke B-bomb site the railings round. In Go, when you shot through them, it just did full damage, right?
Yeah.
And now they take so much, like that. He only lives because the metal soaks the AK bullets.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good change? I'm sort of.
I think it should go through. I think it should go through.
I think it does go through, but it does you
does
get
less
like 8
damage.
damage.
I think it
deaths,
should
right?
go through as if there is no object.
No damage.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with that because I think it just adds RNG.
Yeah, but
Like-
it means that the angle is not as strong as you would think it should
Sure,
be.
but that's luck. For example, they were both fighting on the same angle.
Yeah.
Like and the luckier player won that fight. Like whose bullets go? I guess the MP9 you're firing more bullets go through, like past the metal.
Potentially, yeah.
Like there are times where you can make that argument, but I also think there's a lot of positions where it just does come down to luck, and you'll see 8 damage dinks through metal. It's like it feels a bit robbed. I actually don't think it's added anything to this game. I don't know. People are talking about it.
I'm trying to
No
think of
one's
other
talking about it.
areas.
Nuke B bomb site. Lots on nuke.
Yeah.
There was a bit on
Nothing on Ancient.
nothing on Ancient.
Nothing on Anubis.
Nothing on Mirage. The cat jump, that area, but
Sure.
not really that much of a problem. Apps here. There's some more. There's definitely I want to say Vertigo, but I can't think. Maybe not Vertigo. Maybe no.
The stairs on B Vertigo was kind of an.
Oh, they're busted, and there's some one ways there, but luckily that map's gone.
They're getting farmed right now.
There's got to be some more. Twitch chat will tell me. Oof.
See ya.
Wow. Look at that view, man. Look how tall that gun's like a giraffe.
Someone wrote in chat. Someone wrote
Oh,
in
his
chat.
keyboard had to have like turned off or something. Whoa.
Oh my god!
Not like this.
25 seconds. This is going to be done. There we go. Okay. It was exciting, but not really. It was fake excitement. That's what we call that. Fake excitement.
Okay, someone wrote in chat, what a dumb take. So I'm going to challenge you, Reborn.
Oh.
Explain yourself. Explain why this game is better, because railings take, like, and by the way, I'll jump on this. If you're going to say, realism. Close the browser, go outside,
No, don't,
live in
don't.
real life.
Can we do a
That's not an
triple boost,
argument.
guys?
Don't close the browser.
But I want to hear. I want to hear.
Say here
I
with
want to
us.
hear a good
No,
opinion.
let's do a triple boost, because that's realistic.
I want to hear a good.
We're all
take.
gymnasts out here.
Well, we
wanna hear a good take.
Here's,
Why am I wrong?
Here's one that I would agree with in the sense of why can't we do multiple people stacking on each other's heads? Why is it limited to 2 players?
I think it would be a bit OP.
Oh, get off.
Well, you can do 3. You just start sliding
Yeah,
if
but why?
you look too much
Why?
in one direction.
Realism. You can't stand on.
But why? That doesn't make any sense. Why is it only 2? Why can't we do more than 2?
It's got to be
Limitations
It's got
of
to be a
the engine.
historic reason.
Can't be an engine problem. We used to do like 5-man stacks here at 1.6.
In 1.6,
Lots
yeah.
of fun. Wow.
Okay, so
he liked that shot they hit.
His argument was lol W. So there we go.
There you go. That was a good
Thanks
idea.
for
That's the
contributing
thing when
to
you
the
talk to
conversation. Yeah, that's why I.
Jeez, aggressive.
Not
Oh,
read it.
here we go. Starting to heat up now. TYLOO, the dragon. Blowing the flames. Or
that
fanning them.
really?
Actually, they both have fire.
Yeah, that is true.
One's eternal, the other one's out of the mouth. They're back in it. Back in it to win it. TYLOO, they're turning this one around.
I do have a joke. I need to workshop it with Harry a little bit just to make sure I refine it, the delivery, all the words, the packaging it together. So I'll save that, and I'll let you know when I'm ready to drop it.
Okay, well, it's always nice when you preempt the joke.
Yeah.
We'll know it's coming now for the rest of the season.
It will come at some point.
Okay?
You'll have to be ready for it.
Keep your eyes peeled and your ears.
They're going to go for a B-pop.
Yeah, but the util to do so, they've got 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and
that's all you
Molly.
need.
Yeah, well, are they going to play ahead of this? Edging. Jab Young's going to grab a double
never mind.
up.
Back.
Yeah, that one's done.
Yep.
So-
Let's just shift walk through the smoke. We have, a minute to work with. We can boost. We can flash through it.
They're back in a big way. 2900 lost into the next. I don't even know if you really want to save these. I guess you do. Or do they? No, they don't. Magic's going to try and come through with the flash. And the double stack on the sandbags. Voxic's turn.
Well,
Good luck.
what's the play next round for Eternal Fire?
I think just partial buy,
Cancel
obviously.
the plan. New plan.
Cancel the plan, new plan.
Yeah, partial buy for sure.
They should do a mid-pop.
Ooh, don't
They should
lose
go up
this.
boiler and
Don't
short.
lose. Wait.
No, come on now.
Don't lose this.
Impossible. That was impossible to lose.
Boiler to short.
Boiler to short,
Boiler
fast.
to short. Doesn't have to be fast. They could molly it. They could silent boost if they need to. Smoke left side. Flash over the boiler. Come out. We've seen this double lane setup a couple times from TYLOO. Could disrupt it.
Yeah, look, I think that heads-up Counter-Strike, if they can find where G is, obviously that's going to be difficult, right? He just started aggressive halls. He's not going to do that again. Actually, he'll do something. Don't do it, Craig. Don't do it, G.
3B.
It's 3B, so what, Vi for banana control, but you know you're likely against the partial, so maybe just going to soften up with nades. So G's going to try and set them up. And look at how much space they're giving. So Eternal Fire in this setup are going to give away a lot of room.
They're just going to let all the pre-nades go down.
And destroy some fruit. The poor fruit. What did it do to Jota?
Watermelon everywhere.
That's going to make a real mess. Who's going to clean that up?
Trying to make jam. Wrong fruit, though.
That's not jam. That's bloody marmalade.
All right.
Second time in one map.
Take all of
Henry
B
would
control.
love that joke.
This is
I don't
what they're
get the
doing.
joke. I don't get
no,
it.
it's a
It must be a
reference.
British
It's a
joke.
I like this from Eternal Fire. Take all of B control. You guys are going to get real comfy in there. We're going to do some crappy fakes towards A. It's going to make you maybe react, but then we're going to come pop on you.
Oh, Messiah makes a mess.
Ooh, drop it.
A lot of damage, molly down, AWP out.
Dead if you go
Can't
through that.
Oh, over it. Can't go through it. Must go around it. Wakadia chasing him down to the back of the bomb site, but he is dead to the AWP. G on a recovery arc of a lifetime. He had a horrible first half, but this second is sublime. Third kill comes in. No cover, pistol out, and there's the push through the smoke.
Damn.
Oh, I love that.
Love the energy.
We don't need a translator because G's doing it in English for us. Thank you very
Respect.
much, G.
You don't need Eternal Fire. You need Inner Fire.
Why,
Holy
G?
hell.
That's sick. We got a nice, and we've got a nice guys. Let's go.
That was some energy.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit like worked up after that. That's
Getting me a little bit fired up.
pumping.
Well, G knows he had a really impactful round right under the pump. He missed that shot on Wakadia, but still able to correct right when he gets back to the site. Cops the dink.
You just went Boston with that one.
Yeah, well, hey.
What was G's first half score? It was
Guys, let's go! Let's go, guys! Let's go!
Look at that.
and he wouldn't speak to me in the interview. Bloody fluent.
Maybe he only knows how to get fired up.
Bloody fluent over there.
Well, 20 kills for Woxic, 18 for Wakadia, 14 for Zentaris, 14 for Madja.
He stepped up huge in the CT side.
Or the GT side.
Are Eternal Fire cooked, chat?
Eternal Fire cooked, chat.
They've been locked out of Banana.
They have
5 rounds in a row.
Yeah, but they should have a deeper playbook, right? They should be able to go into the... They're actually going for a Halls pop. Is it going to be an attacker moment? He's just smoked out. G's been set up with the AWP. They can rotate 4 rifles towards A.
Oh, Josh, thoughts?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Young Prodigy, Madger. They get stuck on each other through the smoke. Oh, it's not enough, Chad.
It's not enough.
It's such a misplay by attacker, though. You have that deep B line. You have all of Banana control.
Yeah, and you're peeking Porch.
And you're peeking Porch. You know they're going A.
Well, doable now.
Oh.
He up short.
Make them work for it.
Back in. There's money. Risk it for a
he spotted it.
biscuit.
Or did he spam? He didn't.
He
spot
spotted. He had to spam.
He jumped, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God! What? He shot holes through the smoke. It's only Jota, 6 and 13, 1v2. He catches one. G running him down. Can G celebrate again? The pistol is out. There's surely no chance, but G's done it.
Time?
He's got to get a kit. He doesn't have a kit.
He's not.
He doesn't have time without a kit.
I don't think he has time.
I heard the
Stop
high
the game.
I don't think he has time.
No,
He doesn't have it.
Eternal
He doesn't
Fire
have it.
have won the round.
Oh my God.
Has he done this?
He didn't have a kit.
He didn't even run away to save the
He's got 9.7 grand.
Oh.
Again, he didn't buy armor. Now he didn't buy a kit, Chad.
Man.
He had 7 grand in that round.
Eternal Fire, Jota really finessed the round from them.
Oh, gotta buy a kit. Gotta buy a kit.
Did he have time to go pit and get the kit? Was there even a kit?
I don't see. Oh, there's a
Kit right there.
Moto, though.
Right in front of Grave, yeah.
He could have got it.
Could have gotten the one in front of Grave.
Could have got Moto.
Or he could have purchased one.
But where's the con?
I don't know.
But wait. Okay, let's be fair. Was it really his fault? He was put into 1 versus 2 in that situation. They have that deep B line. He's got that op staring down. He says, I have all the Banana. It's going to be A. They've thrown a smoke to block the Halls pop. Okay, it's going to be A. Now, what do? Do you hide in a crossfire angle, make the enemies have to come up and clear 15 different angles, or do you hold the one angle that they have to clear?
I think this is a rhetorical question, Hugo.
It is rhetorical because the correct answer is you don't peek short there and give them a 1v1 opening into the site. You just don't do it.
Yeah, well, you saw the reactions. Madger looked a little bit steamier than TYLOO did. So if TYLOO can win this one back, they're still in range to take this one the distance. Eternal Fire know they got away with bloody murder there. Look at this.
Dude, that champion's bad.
They broke it. Oh!
That's a CS2 op inaccuracy, RNG in a skill-based game.
Shut up, Valorant player.
Got him. All right, everyone's calmed down now. Deep breath.
Do the Wim Hof breathing techniques for us right now, Hugo.
I know it's too tense, Chad. I'm already hot enough. I don't need...
Deep inhale through the nose. Slow exhale out through the mouth.
Banana control, B execute. Full nades on the young man of Jam.
Silent boost second.
Okay. Mercury can
Zaya on
rotate.
top.
Mercury has a flash. His flash could be clutch.
Mercury scared by the arch smoke. Re-smoke at B, 40
That's
seconds.
smoke.
This is going to be 25 on the clock when the execute comes in. Jam Young has a nade.
It's going to expire exactly at 27, and if these guys start throwing their nades at about 29 or 28...
Mercury's coming.
Flash.
Here it comes.
Got the flash.
Zaya turns back. Oh, the second team flash gets him. No, that's a T flash after all. My apologies. Mercury through the smoke dead. They all get evaporated. It's only Jam Young. Double from the coffin side. Is that tempting? There's no kit. There's
and no money.
time.
You can't go for this. You got no business going for this whatsoever. And I think the positioning of the player on second oranges meant that Mercury didn't want to throw the flash in case he blinded him. Because if he threw it into pool with the elevation that guy would have had, probably blind. If he threw it high, right, you can see.
It was a T flash that got him.
But I think the thing is, I was on Mercury's POV as he was rotating, and he wasn't just unleashing it. So I think there's a poor comm situation, or the setup was not what they were hoping to.
The thing is, I think actually Eternal Fire played that really well. They canceled the plan. They made a new plan. That smoke comes down. The reason why I said it's going to happen at 29 and 28, that smoke's going to expire at 27. So what this means is, as the smoke's about to go away, that's when the CTs are going to refresh something. They're going to pull out a piece of utility, perhaps a smoke, a molly, whatever. And in that moment, as that smoke is dissipating and the CTs are moving, to reposition, to line something up. That's when the hit from Eternal Fire comes in. They come through with dissipating smoke and they catch TYLOO off guard. They have one guy repositioned to that backhaul area that coffins. He's going to try to do a re-smoke on main. Too late. Your teammate's dead. Site's gone.
12-9. Still time. Still a chance for TYLOO. But this buy is not pretty. Mercury has had a hard game. G's had a big recovery. But he's also had a bigger blunder. Nice shot to open up.
There's an AK available there. They're quickly hightailing it towards A now that they've noted the AWP.
Smoked.
Think they might break through this or no, cancel. Okay, well, Madra and Woxic, banana. Ricardo and Joda Halls and boiler control. G still has a smoke.
Bang and run. There it is. Oh, drop the smoke and Mosier smokes him out. 2 kills inside of the Molotov. Should be dead to the nade, but it falls a bit deep. G, maybe just let your teammate die here. They're fighting with all 3 players. Eternal Fire pull nades. There's the finisher. Messiah onto a 3-piece, and he takes all 4.
Those are more like good to know.
Are they doing the English for us?
I think so.
I'm
all for
thoroughly
the show.
enjoying it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, let's go, Messiah. That's what they said just then, right?
Yep.
So you are getting the pronunciation correct.
Thank you. I asked him myself.
Well, it's great to have confirmation.
Better than bias.
And the 2 together, a deadly combo.
4 kills at B. Pistol, run and gun to finish.
Let's go, Mosier.
Is that what you're saying? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
So they're going to try and nade attacker and pit. They have triple HE. So they want to be able to get up short, nade pit.
Attacker's been there a few times.
Yeah.
Also played close lane watching apartments that one time.
Oh, and he's
9 on
Mike
Joda.
again.
Apps pop, apps pop.
The lane to
have to
plan,
go-
make a
they
new
have to
plan,
go
do the
short.
lane pop, lane pop, lane pop. Yes.
They're going to
Finish
nade.
short for Europeans.
G's there with the AWP though.
TYLOO's already backed out. They're ready for this.
Yeah, but the nades are going to get a kill.
Yeah, they might. They're going to have a lane smoke as well. They can nade through the smoke as they wrap into the site.
Exec out.
Oh, gee.
Flash over
3
boiler.
smokes.
Oh, gee.
Up they go.
Nade into mid.
With the nade stack. G, can he dodge it? He's got ahead of it. He's got ahead into the site. Missed shot, but he's still alive. He's still kicking up a storm and a fuss. 2 shots, nowhere fast. Attacker mows them down instead. And there's no saving this Santaris, surely, with smokes in the way. Jam Young can come through on the Moto side and make sure this round is fine. G's going to do it instead. 3 kills from the AWPer. Misses 2, but connects the others. Puts TYLOO right there within reach of overtime.
Oh, dear. This could be overtime.
They were double pit, and they both repositioned around the smokes.
Yeah, look, he's worried about the site wrap, which removed them from the anchor position. So, very curious indeed. And gee, wow, if this goes to OT, it's anybody's map, that's for sure. We got Anubis coming up next. But Inferno has delivered. This was a very weak first half. It was 9-3, reminding our audio-only listeners.
And now what is it?
12-11.
My God.
Favor of Eternal Fire.
Jam Young, he's dead.
4 HP.
Oh. Does he take the AWP though? Oh, it's on A.
Or for fun.
They've completely evacuated the site, just left Mosier here.
4-4-4.
Last time they tried to edge on this, they got caught, so probably better to call it off. G's heading back over, but they're going to need to push back the top banana control. So the question it has to be, do we think they respected the space, which at the moment we can see they have, but TYLOO want to know that.
What TYLOO didn't do on their T side was keep the space as they go and take other space. Eternal Fire here. Here's the smoke from T stairs to block off that arch side mid. Usually that's enough to make the lane guy also fall back. Keeps them occupied, keeps only 2 players at B for the B exec or the B pot.
Again, Mercury coming over to help. This worked last time round.
I think this is over. I think that's it. And the op's been spotted as well. That 3rd player, I don't know if it's
This
enough.
nade, though. That's chunky damage.
Over for who?
I think Eternal Fire still breaks through this. 5v3 doesn't matter.
Okay, let's see. 30
Got all the
seconds.
mollies.
No more nades left, just this one flash that can go over. G needs to nail this first shot, it won't connect. Could that cost them? He follows up, his teammates fall. Mercury gets an important kill, but it's all G. At the back of the bomb site, a single bullet, 2 opponents, he can't connect. Wicardia pre-fires him out. 2v2 now, here's that retake. Sneaking up Banana is a low health Jam Young, and Xantares is on an off angle, but he creeps in and gets caught. Wicardia 1v2 to close the map of TYLOO, and he backs up. Attacker creeps in. Wicardia top of the server looking to shut it down, but we've got bonus play.
Damn, G, keep that energy, baby. What a comeback. 9-3 down on the half, 12-12. We're all tied up, and some epic plays from TYLOO.
He's TYLOO'sing it right now.
Yeah, this is sick. This is what you want to see. He is fired the hell up. He can't quite believe it.
Emotional roller coaster.
Doesn't need that pre-workout. His skin is buzzing.
That 9-3 first half really caught me by surprise. I'm like, looking at this, I'm like, surely this is over. Eternal Fire T-side, I've seen this before. 12-12. Where'd that come from?
Okay, respect. Well, the fact that TYLOO won their opening game against 3D Max yesterday, right, was already quite... Yeah, Xantares just got a taste of his own medicine there. That's Jam Young, who took all that damage early, getting the most important kill as part of that retake, so that's sick.
This is one of the bottom teams in the whole tournament right now. Looking
the whole world, some might say. Taking
down the top seed of Stage 1.
This isn't even an arena match.
You almost choked that, but I like
it. Know if you wanted to say it or not.
Well, we were talking about, you know, how strong the fan base is, how nice they are.
Positivity.
Positive.
Only.
Vibes only.
Oh no, Jota's not having a fun game right now. Just walking lone long.
They're getting just minced right now.
One by one, Chad. Thoughts?
Yeah, peeled apart. Obviously frustrated. We know that EF have been showing frustrations in recent tournaments.
Look, the thing is, though, Eternal Fire's been in multiple situations where they can close out. It comes down to these pose plant situations where they misplay it. Like Wicardia in this 1v1. Make the guy touch the bomb, right? Start to defuse. You have the upper hand. He'll show you. Why are you trying to catch him?
Even Xantares picked his off angle and then started walking forward. It's like you are on the off angle. Just believe.
And that, well, they won it actually. The 2v2 from prior, where there's no kit situation.
Yeah, that was lucky there.
That's lucky.
That's bad for Jam Young. Yeah.
But I mean, come on. It's been a few situations. What's going on?
For sure. 9-3.
You don't expect much out of this Madra and Woxic in a 2v5 situation. 20 seconds left on the clock. And it does look like they're saving an OT. Now,
they have 12-5 start money. They could buy the next 2.
Yeah.
Saving T-side without the AWP?
But maybe this is also... Okay, so let's just think about this. Maybe this is just the point of... Maybe this is...
Are they cooked, Chad?
Maybe this is just for a point of having a conversation, right? Just to slow the tempo down, to now just chat, say, hey, listen, boys, you know, we should have won, but it's all right, let's focus, we can still win, it's all good. Because I agree, when we were at Cluj, it was only 10K, and you were like, okay, you probably could justify saving.
How many attacks do they have left?
1. You get one every overtime.
Yeah, per team. There it is.
There it is, yeah. But
so that extra 20 seconds of...
I think it's still good, because I think the one thing that I've noted with EF in recent tournaments is their frustrations have started to become quite palpable. Like Xantares can look a bit dejected from time to time, and they know that they should be winning this game.
As well.
Yeah, right? So the fact that they know they should be winning this game and they've found themselves in this position, they still can close, but they need to mentally reset. And if they're going to use that 20 seconds at the end of that round, plus the 30 seconds right now, plus the extra freeze time, there's going to be another 20 seconds, and they can reset, they can readdress, they can sit and breathe, and remove that. See? Because it's gotten out of control now. It's gotten out of control
Way out of control. But can you re-control? Can you control alt delete? Close the game, reopen the game?
You could do that.
That's on the plan. Here we go. TYLOO from 9-3 down, leading in overtime. G has a kit.
Has dropped all of his nades to somebody.
G has a kid. Very good point. Mercury doesn't know.
Oh, careful. Don't ever see this get a kill anymore. But. No buts. Just full stop. G waiting patiently. Oh! Jota back. Not for long. Attacker gets out. He runs away. There's a second player. And they get caught. The triple apps collapses upon Eternal Fire. And they even flash their way back to safety. Solo B right now. Jam Young has full nades. He better use them.
I think Eternal Fire know that right now it's a solo B and they want to hit this timing, but I think that timing is losing right now.
Yeah.
Time is gone.
It's Jova.
I'm scared by this position.
Get the re-smoke in.
Please.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, worst case, they play in it and they pop through and he's screwed because of a flash.
Or just get spammed. He's kind of open CT, like...
You don't need to play. Mose, you play over towards the site, right? You've got space on A. Yeah, there we go. He's coming over.
Through the smoke.
Wow.
In the pool, blinded, turns back, but it's a little late. Just on time for Jam Young to show up with a big shot, hiding out back of quad, low
Ooh, that's
health.
a chunky one.
Chunky nade. Can he find one more? Xantares was hunting him down. A turn of fire, a breathe, a sigh of relief, a plant, and an opportunity. They can't mess this up.
The overheater is dead, though.
Oh. Xantares 1v2 situation. Attacker and Mercury.
He wins these in his sleep. But he's awake.
Oh, no.
Attacker with a late game.
I feel like that was a misplay from Xantares for a second there. He should have still been Coffins protecting the Walksick to fall away from that plant spot. But I guess he thought maybe there was a timing that there was someone already through ruins.
Yeah. Who knows?
I can't believe that the game has gone on long enough that, yeah, Attacker is now finding impact. Because he was... No, I didn't mean that. But he was out of the game for a while, right?
I agree.
So the fact that he's been able to work back into things is actually quite huge. They could get the clean sweep on the CT side.
I want to get the numbers because G's first half of Reg was...
I can go and count it right now.
It was like 4 kills.
I'll go and count it.
And then his second half was...
You do the cast and I'll do the counting.
Well, we still want you here, Chad. Don't leave us too soon, just yet.
Unlike Jason.
Orb for Walksick. Been a while since he's had
I
a
like
kill.
this. I like this.
Smoke boost. Oh, no, he can't see. He can't see. Just cancel. Just cancel the plan, new plan. Back out.
Here comes the mid-control smoke.
Where's the stand? Long?
Yeah, it lands brackets like arch side.
Yeah.
Jungle side. Long side.
Long side.
Just a standard smoke.
Jump throw.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
Also,
I had 1 kill in the whole first half.
There's also a smoke you can do from a similar spot that does the shock
Really?
smoke.
1 kill. I didn't think it was that bad.
I'm pretty sure it was 1 kill.
It was pretty bad, but 1 kill.
I think it was 1 kill.
In the 9-3 half, and
think it
now
was
look
one.
at him.
We're talking about the 1 on 11?
G.
Gee, was he 1 and 11 in the first half?
Yeah.
It's 19
Bloody
to 16 now.
Remember we were looking at it? 111, make a
Oh, we weren't looking at it.
Oh, I didn't know what you were referencing.
Yeah.
I heard
It was 11-11, but it was 1 on 11.
Wow.
What a recovery from G.
Here we go. TYLOO looking for a clean sweep. Get the mop out. Execute. Attacker in the pit. Molly is pit. Oh, it's well timed.
Good break.
Break on the smoke. They catch a backstab as well. Attacker's moving forward. They could get out pit. They could fall right in. So his apps player isn't destined to cover him, but Mercury's got that first kill and the second one as well. More damage. Mercury here. And they just get evaporated, eviscerated.
Guys, let's go, guys. Nice.
Disintegrated.
Clean sweep.
Dude, I want to know how G's learning English. Is he just watching teams celebrate?
He's just saying, let's go, guys, let's go, guys.
But it's all in English.
Let's go, Chad.
Yeah, I understand. Look, I speak English too, Hugo. I know, I'm not British.
Okay.
Well, no, I am, but...
You are British, yeah.
That's true. So there you go. There's a post-game interview. G, where did you learn your English?
Let's go, guys. Let's go, let's go.
That's a bit. That's not a bad bit whatsoever.
Guys, let's go. Let's fucking go, guys. Let's go, guys. Nice.
Then it does some
Instant
straight
switch.
Mandarin.
Instant switch.
Dude, 3-round CT half. Now we are back to the terrible T side.
And that is why I respect...
Why was it terrible?
That's why I respect the tactical timeout they just took. To take 30 seconds to discuss the option for this round. It's like, boys, forget what we did in the first half of play. All we did was win the pistol and everything else was splotchy. How about we try something new?
I'm going to pee myself if the first strat in this round is a holes pop.
Please be a holes
That
pop.
would be pretty fun.
Just do it. Just do it.
Make it a holes pop. And make it work.
Do it now.
Do it.
All right.
Well, there's 3 players in second mid, John.
Oh, well, the bomb is in bananas.
I like how they go and block. They're thinking Eternal Fire down 12 to 15
go
right now.
aggro.
Yeah, we're gonna go for that window peek like we did. They're on tilt, guys. They're gonna go aggro and fight us.
Walksick has the orb deep apps. Boom. Mercury relatively unscathed. Smoke lands a bit far forward, so he will not escape, but a 1-for-1.
That's actually a big difference maker. In the first half of play, TYLOO only had 3 opening kills. So getting one in this portion of overtime is actually massive. Attacker has the bomb. He's the straggler right now. Xantares continues to push. Might be able to catch it in a bit of a timing. Joda's up to bat.
Oh, no! Oh! Oh! It's a disaster.
Might be the most impactful moment Joda's had.
Probably, and it's going to get better before it gets worse. 3 kills, finisher for Woxing.
Yeah, this map. I think Joda's a great player. He's just had a tough map.
Oh, he's had a really tough map. Yeah, that's his best round for sure.
Okay. Well, 2 more of those chances.
I just want to clarify because we know, positivity only.
That's true, as we discussed. But it wasn't positive. It was kind of positive angle. Positively enjoying his impact.
This round.
2 rounds, and to be honest.
Okay, be honest.
This is your chance if you're tired. You have to close it.
I thought you looked at me and I thought you were about to say, this is your chance to do a whole spot.
Yeah, no. That's a 3rd round when you have no...
Okay.
No, it's like you've got to win it in this
out,
reg. Like, what are the
16-14,
chances you're going to get clean CT again when you're down? Ooh, there's an opener. There's a couple.
Empty side.
It might be all over Range Rover running and charging through. Cardi, desperate play. Desperate play. It's done, folks. 5v2. Simply no way back in. TYLOO, one of the bottom teams of Stage 1 against the unanimous first seed of Eternal Fire off the back of all 3 playoffs, every event this year. And TYLOO are about to steal a map.
Boosted new box. That ain't G, that's sheesh.
And that's GG for this first game.
As the sun sets on Inferno, the Eternal Fire wanes. TYLOO, China stamped their mark on this series. The Dragon, it was their year last year, but this time it's TYLOO's.
The hype that TYLOO were bringing. Was it G hearing him transition into yelling in
native English?
In full English. That was great. It was like a breakfast.
Hey.
Yeah.
As the gatekeeper of knowledge, why is it called the Green Room?
That's easy. I didn't even feel like I should have to tell you.
Yeah, that one's rhetorical.
All right, my bad.
A bit of jousting in middle.
Jousting. But in the end, someone has to win the joust, and Xantares looked to be the guy. From jousting to just horses in mid.
What?
Yeah, I didn't.
You could have picked another Olympic sport, like judo.
Jousting is my favorite sport.
Jousting is an Olympic sport?
Yeah.
Isn't that when you get on a horse and you
200-meter
smack
joust.
each other off?
Yeah. Well, that's probably not the term I'd use for it.
Joust this. Joust that.
Jouta!
Oh, jouster, more like us. He gets impaled there. Madja dead and pistol round secured.
Okay, we were talking earlier about Eternal Fire and about...
Who's we?
We, as in you and I.
Okay, just check
with Hugo.
Okay.
Yeah, that is who.
So as I'm addressing Harry by looking in his general direction,
excluding Harry,
I'm saying that we last map were discussing about Eternal Fire. In that overtime, they could have, maybe gone for some damage in that first round of overtime, but they chose to go for the save and maybe use that extra time, and then it followed by attack timeout to maybe mentally reset a little bit. Who from Eternal Fire suffers the most from potentially tilting to the point where it's hard for them to mentally recover and stay in the game? Or, if you can't answer that, who from last map was that player for?
In your professional opinion, gatekeeper of knowledge.
Xantares.
Okay, is that unequivocal?
He's one of them. I don't know. I think this team will tilt in different ways.
Different ways, okay.
Like, Woxic is a silent tilter. I think you get
silent
less
but violent
comms out of him, and he no longer, talks through every intention and whatnot, and autopilots a little bit. Madge has also spoken in interviews about how he tries to be like the emotional leader of this team, but he says he can't. There's just a lot going on, and I think he struggles at being both the strategic leader and the guy trying to keep everyone's heads in it.
Okay.
And so in the past, he said that's what Jota was helping with.
Actually, I hate it when people do the silent tilt. And I would just notice, though, Mac 10 farm. Mac 10 farm.
A couple of elevations in play. There's 2
USB
kills.
farm.
Yeah, the Mac 10s were ready for harvesting.
They were. Now it's a map on the beach. And they will walk away with a deagle.
I was noticing that Wakadia seemed like, because he was having a good game earlier on, and that they couldn't close it out, and that a lot of things weren't coming in his direction, I felt like he was overcompensating in a lot of situations, going for maybe overextensions or, and that he was, by doing so, through his tilt, trying to overcompensate, was making bad decisions and letting it spiral.
Okay, well, we'll keep our eyes on that. Just want to bring to everyone's attention as we get into gun round number 1. This is EF's map pick, and understandably so. They played it 12 times this year alone. They've won it 11 times. The only time they lost it was to the Mongols, and that was in the Katowice on a stage match where, as mentioned, they're having some stage issues. They're still a young roster as far as that is concerned, but definitely home turf in a big way. So if TYLOO can break through, they'll be the second team this year to beat them. So that'd be pretty damn good.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a fantastic map for Eternal Fire. I love watching them on Anubis. They have a lot of cool ideas. Actually, like, one of the backbone pieces of their Anubis is how good their CT sides usually are.
The 3 times they've played it since, 13-10, 13-10, 13-11,
Yes,
though.
indeed. If you show a lot of tape, people are going to start understanding how you approach the map.
Having said that, 16-14, 16-14, 13-11, it's not like it was ever a super
That's
one-sided...
Spirit.
That's true. That is... Well...
And Heroic.
It's one of Spirit's not great maps.
Donk doesn't like it. Oh.
When they played Spirit on this map, it was the CT side they had to do their comeback on to start the year.
Oh, Shroud?
Yeah. A lot of damage. But still, this one started to come unraveled. Yeah, you know, like, Eternal Fire very much not one of these teams where you
the
look at
pharmacist
this
is back.
first half and we say, like, oh, you know, if they can get, like, 4-5 rounds, that's easily enough. I actually like it. They usually win out, or at bare minimum, like, split CT halves down the middle. They are very, very proficient on the CT half of this map. I love some of the ways they play. I've actually watched a bunch of their Anubis.
But understandable when they play it.
To try and...
They've been at every tournament.
Yeah, to try and, like, piece together how Magic likes to play this map. One thing you'll note is that Xantares is, like, very, very passive in mid. Usually used as like a bit of a rotator to go and reinforce like plays elsewhere on the map. They're not a team that like to go for these mid scrabs. Also,
Mongols treatment right now.
Madge is going to try and block this B main smoke. He does it constantly.
Enables.
I feel like teams eventually have to start
throwing it
that one together because it's so often that's how Eternal Fire get one step ahead, is they block the B main smoke and then peek through it later in the round to know that B main is clear.
Well, this is a kill. Maja kissing in the smoke right now on the fade. Doubles. Sights open for business, boys. They can plant.
And guns can be recovered.
Okay, 3v3. Good molly. Trading out weapons. That can get dicey.
A little bit better than the Lin Vision.
Yeah, scenario. All right, Harry, this is where you do your best work, mate.
Yeah, 3v3 retake. Gee, molly pulled, but needs to get that AK out. Eternal Fire real slow on this. Cardi is not even moving, and so right now Xantares and co have to be the tip of the spear on this retake. They've taken a lot of attention away from Wakadia, and with him not peeking at all, that kill comes for free. Mercury dead and dark, defuse being held, Xantares with the cover, and it's a comfortable, albeit down to the wire, retake out of the Eternal Fire squad. A happy play in that one in the margins of the round.
But that's a good sign based off of how last map was full of frustrations. Traditionally, moments where it is getting down to the wire, let's say the comms are still not on point, those scenarios are really hard to win. So the fact that they do pull this off, that's a very good sign for the Turkish side into map number 2.
And there's also Wakadia in that canals area, waiting, biding his time, waiting for the teammates to come in, push up from spawn, make that first contact. He comes in and gets one, unassuming.
I bought you a stopwatch, Chad.
Thanks. What would you like me to do?
Anything that needs to be timed.
Okay. I'm just going to time.
And the gatekeeper knowledge, you're the timekeeper.
I'm timing the time right now. So the time has now started. And I just hold this. I feel very official holding it.
Yeah, dude, it feels good. It's
I feel powerful.
And I like the double-ended.
Well, did they both?
Left and right, one's to reset.
One's to, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I don't mind this. It's got a mode button. This looks fancy.
This round, by the way, is a good example of one of the things I talk about, like Xantara's being super passive in mid. He's used as that like rotate player to go and help on other sides of the map. He just lent triple B off the top with the double A. And when they go for this A hold, usually it's like Woxic, more often than not with an AWP, just watches mid from camera.
So on that topic, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think anything coincides with Woxic kind of leveling up as an AWPer and how he plays his CT sides on Anubis, especially towards a lot of situations?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's almost like, he is essentially a dedicated A player, right? Like, Eternal Fire play this map 2-1, but hesitant on the 1 in mid, 2-1-2, right? And Xantara's roams. But I think Woxic, as a player, has matured and leveled up a lot. He used to be the type of guy who would like a railgun, you know, like just try and scope up on an angle, so keen to fight, so keen to re-peek. I actually think he's gotten a lot better at kind of playing the numbers on some of these openings.
When he was in MOUZ in 2019, right? The game's obviously developed a lot within those 6 years, but he was like amazing star AWPer in combat scenarios.
Super flashy.
And then Cloud9 didn't work, and then I think it was, hey, if you want to play actual team-based Counter-Strike at the highest level, at the moment, think about AWPers on a lot of maps. They have to throw opening pieces of utility because you can't go aggressive in certain things as an AWPer, right? So you need to make sure you're throwing the Insta. They don't play Ancient, but AWPers on a map like Ancient throw the red smoke, or they need to throw the mid elbow smoke.
It sounds insane, but like his
util used to suck.
No, his util was really 100%. Bad. He's learned so much stuff since you know, the rise of this Eternal Fire
He's
squad.
had to become a better team player overall, and then when I think everything's in place, then he can still have those massive performances where he pops off.
No, he can.
Yeah.
But like, I just think he plays it far safer now. Like, there's been so many times, like some of the moves that him and Wakadia do over towards main is like the layered, you know, like one guy up on the table. I don't know what you would call it in NA, but you know, like over towards A main.
There's a little
table with like the beans and stuff near it. Yeah. So he hops up there. Wakadia plays in front of him. They play like that double peek, takes the first, and then just goes through the motions. Sometimes like falling back after that initial trade or whatever. Sets up on the next line. Then
he likes
the
a fountain the right side.
Yeah.
Between the wall and the pillar.
But I just think, you know, old Woxic would have loved to just kind of hang around out in the open and keep holding the angle. But he's gotten far safer as well with how he plays.
Yeah, game's developed.
Over top.
So definitely you see him fit into that.
Here comes the mid control. Here comes the flash. Here comes the boom.
Oh my giddy aunt. That's a perfect flash.
That was great. They even had a follow-up flash for the player on the reverse side of the doors.
You're just going to pick up the pace B, right? It's huge info seeing Madger in mid like that.
G needs to get the bomb. Don't forget the bomb, G.
Has taken the pace out of the B hit somewhat, but still, yeah, you spot Madger rotating. You know that this B site only have one player defending it, and so that's a nice, easy call for TYLOO.
They don't have the bomb, though.
They don't have the bomb, and it could get actually caught right here. But Wakadia started his walk so early, it feels like.
So far. I guess the save call came in, so they got very lucky.
I think it was a misplay by Madger. I think he was trying to beat the timing, but the fact that Joda was already locked out of dark and there was a smoke landing on him anyways, they were already playing the retake. I think he could have gone and taken that beach position instead and secured that.
I think that's what Rush was trying to show us there. Rush, did you know where that lineup was going?
Yep.
Did you really?
Yep. It'll be a pro tip one day.
It will be?
One day.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just checking because you were on G's POV, and normally when you do that, you're like, oh, where does this...
I might have said aloud, where's that going?
Okay.
No, I knew where it was going.
Okay, even though you said you didn't know where it was going.
So when you say it's going to be a pro tip one day, you still have to figure out the lineup, practice it before you record it. So we're in the very, like, pre-stages of it.
Yeah, but most things are ideas, Josh.
Okay.
As Harry knows, knowledge is most of the work.
Yeah.
Well, as we know, knowledge is gatekept.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Well, Harry obviously knew where that's
I let Rush have access to
There's a lot of tissues on his table. Maybe he's got a runny nose or sweaty hands.
Who are tissues?
Attacker. Lots of tissues. There's great flash.
There's an absurd amount. Like, you have to think, there was just, you know, we're 5 rounds into the next game, right? 6 rounds in, 7 rounds now. What happened in that period of time between the two maps?
Well, that was about 10 minutes.
You couldn't just grab a pile of it and chuck it in the...
Maybe they're fresh.
Chuck it in the bin?
Are you as a player, man?
What are we doing? One per round?
Oh, we're popping B, though.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, dear. Okay. Well, Woxic iced out again. So they continue to do this dark smoke, which isolates the player and they team on in. Smoked off as well. Zantara's going to have a tough time. Has Wakadia behind him. Mollied out of position is G. But if they all play from B main, there's a smoke on Woxy. This is not ideal. 2 HEs to break, however.
We've seen them slow play this retake before. Worked out well for them.
Oh, that's beautiful. Double mollies on the plat.
They have a smoke for either bomb or main.
Well, you smoke main, and they're going to break it.
They smoke main for themselves. They can break it for themselves as well.
Uh-oh.
Or they're trying to airstrike it.
Oh, they double naded the plant. And it was the fake anyway out of Eternal Fire. It's real close, but they've spammed them off. G, it all lines up for him and Mercury.
There's no time.
No time for Woxig means TYLOO.
Okay, well,
Let's go.
We had to make another plan, Josh, but the plan wasn't a great plan.
I hate to bring it up, but that was a very Valorant-esque post plan too.
Don't you
smoke it.
Don't you start.
It's yeah. Well,
yeah. So Harry, the Brimstone. Oh, you can see that he didn't have the lineup of the plan.
And the little green goblin creature ran in and planted the bomb.
No, you see, the thing is, in a game that doesn't require a whole lot of depth to the strategy, you plant for the main area, and then you can ping actually where the bomb is, and then you can spam by just looking at where the pings are on the floor. So basically, they did this, but without having the ping, so they'd have to shoot holes through the smoke to know exactly where it was. But it's the same concept because it's planted, exposed in this corner. Anybody that tries to go on it, you got 3 AKs. They're basically shooting as fast as an A10.
Yeah, so I think this round they might have Killjoy ult, Harry, so...
Important to remember, but it could be negated by Sova.
It's actually called a lockdown.
If he pops the Hunter's Fury at the right time, this could,
this guy knows the name of the spell.
Hell yeah, bro. Ooh.
We need to be careful in a round like this because...
They're dashing the updraft on Wakadia, so... Be careful, he might go for an aggro play here.
Well, it looks like their Jet had the ult ready, but isn't going to be pulling it out this round.
Operator for G, that's holding on to a nice long line.
A lot of
is it left open here.
Do they have Vandals right now, Josh, or do they have...
Yeah, Vandals.
What's the other one?
Phantoms, yeah.
The Phantom is the M4.
Phantom is the M4.
And
the M4A1S, the suppressed.
It is crazy that esports didn't exist until Riot came around.
Oh, but wait, the Brim smoke. They've knocked a little hole in it.
Oh, I got a triple kill because of the player in the back. You take that. Say that every day of the week. All right, well, this is a mop and bucket round.
Well, hang on, Zantara's with the headhunter here. Onto the Psylocke ult.
Yeah, well, they've taken the spike to the empty site, so this one should be pretty easy.
Oh, you can't ping the spike anymore, so...
Oh, there you go, Josh.
There you go.
You're out of the meta.
Game's fixed now, all of a sudden.
So which version of the map did Valorant rip off to be like Anubis? Have they made one yet?
To be like Anubis?
Well, because, yeah.
Because Ascent was Dust 2.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, it's the one with the zip lines that connect each side. That's kind of the canals. What's it called?
Fracture?
Fracture. Yeah.
You think Fracture is like Anubis?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bomb side separated by quick rotate for the T's through...
Yeah, but it was an inverted map.
Yeah.
Here, the rotations are on the outside, and on that map, it was inverted. CT's
and what would it be? It's not Ascent. Ascent is more like Dust 2. You can agree with me there, kind of.
Ascent is Dust 2, yeah.
What are the other...
Got B-Ton.
What was the one where they did 3 bomb sites?
They have a couple of those now.
The OG one.
Haven is the OG one.
Haven.
All right, so listen, I think right now, if we get Madja to go close towards B main with his breach ult, right? We get we get
the breach ult.
Yeah, we get Jota ready to swing on the ult through the wall, and so he can ult flash
the undodgeable ult.
Yeah, exactly, and then Jota can swing. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's focus on Counter-Strike. Because right now, TYLOO are winning. They have 5 rounds on the T side. I can't quite believe what's happening. As we have the gatekeeper of history here to witness history itself, this game, it's popping off. Again, this is the 12th time.
Are they going to take main first before they exec, or what are they? Here's the exec. The smoke dissipates right on the timing.
Oh, it's awkward, though. They've gotten past this wave of util, lobbed in by Eternal Fire. Still Xantares, good to hold the line, and with a bit of help from Wicadia, quick work is made over this all-in A play out of TYLOO. It's only G left standing, 1v4. As he scopes up looking for Xantares, more and more threats look to loom on in for Eternal Fire, and trapped was G.
That was really well played by Xantares, dropping that extra incendiary and just holding his line and doing what he does best, which is shooting. I thought TYLOO for a second had the opportunity to get in. It looked like the timing of hitting when that smoke was dissipating on a perfect timing, but they didn't have that follow-up flashes going off behind that pillar to get Xantares blinded as they swung out. Maybe the flashes were there, but they hesitated because that incendiary came down before they realized, wait, we can go around this. It's a CT molly. It's shit.
Yeah, that time was, that round was on a knife's edge, right? Like, I feel like if they'd swung earlier or they had more conviction behind it, those two were bottlenecked.
What's Gecko's ultimate? He's the one with the little
name.
goblin,
He's got the Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
That does the planning. The Pokemon that does the planning.
Yeah, but that's just like a regular ability. That costs like $200. The
Wait, you can give the Digimon the bomb and it'll plant for you.
Little goblin.
I remember when that game first came out, they were like, alts don't kill people.
No, but they do everything else. They defuse, they
do
block,
kill people.
And they do.
They definitely
Obviously, they do.
Now, money's going to be out for TYLOO if they don't win this round. So this is actually really important. TYLOO can win the half, and right now, if they lose this, then I think Eternal Fire can really bring it back and probably even secure themselves 6 or 7 rounds. So right now for TYLOO, this is all the eggs into the basket. Mag has done a very aggressive B main push with the breach ult. So a lot of space has been taken.
They actually used a drone to figure out that the space was clear so he could push out and now get the early info in the flank rotation. And he's going to catch the bomb.
Oh dear. You're in a bit of trouble, G. G.
Weird place for the fight to be going on.
But you can actually see that the bomb's on this player on the map in this version of 5v5 tactical shooter.
That's true. That's accurate. They are rotating over towards B. Is Jody going to go aggressive B main? He's going to get a timing.
Wants to. Spin around.
Oh, Woxic blind, but Jota flawless in this, and there's that Woxic AWP just flooding in her Eternal Fire, hoping the numbers were the key to success here. 15 seconds though, and it's the flank for Jamyoung that might be the game-defining. He's in behind them. So he makes his play. Jamyoung gets the spot, but with only 10 seconds, he's got to chase this kill down. Wicadia silenced as Jamyoung saves the day.
Screaming about the AWP right there.
Damn.
I love G's hype. Surf tweeted that G's not even top 3 AWPer in China, but he's great for the emotional value. That's a bit BM, but also nice at the same time.
Who would be the top 3?
I don't know. I'm not.
Maybe the gatekeeper of knowledge.
Harry, who are the top 3 AWPers in China?
I'm thinking.
I'll give you Zaka for free.
Yeah, well, Zaka's got to be one of them. Trying to think.
Oh, this could.
Okay.
All right, hold on a second. Harry, this one could have some pace on it. And I want this one to have the full beans, the potatoes, the mustard, the jam, and the honey. Right now, Attacker, he's brought into a Mac 10. Okay? Doesn't mean it has to be fast, but it means it very well could be. And there was a tactical timeout just taken by Eternal Fire. Now, if we're going to play this by realistic standard Counter-Strike, 4 rounds on the CT side, already pretty damn good. But TYLOO, they're hyped, they're feeling it, they're jazzed up. And they're ready to go.
It is possible that he only got the Mac 10 because he couldn't afford anything else. You know, when we were talking about the Inferno round...
You got a glue?
With nades?
Yeah, not many. Doesn't really need them, do they?
When we were looking at the Inferno round 2 Hulls pop, I was thinking, why not have the first guy leading out have a Mac 10?
Yes.
Instead of everyone having AKs or Galils.
Yes. No, that's very true. But the problem I have with him buying a Mac 10 is he is watching the B push.
Yeah, well, all you need to do is get the info. Are they pushing, yes or no? Oh, they are? Okay, now we can either react or people can come back and help me reclear.
They could have just
don't need to actually kill him.
Run in, Attacker. Your name's Attacker. Right now, you're pretty goddamn defensive.
Well, you know, gotta wait for your turn.
That molly missed. That one didn't.
But they played right through it.
And took heaven. They just went into heaven. They don't care.
All the way around. SMG of Wicadia struggling to hold on.
There's the Mac 10.
And Attacker lives up to his name as he gets involved.
And the round's over. They have to say. Lost bonus for EF's only 2,400 into the next round.
I actually think that they've cracked the code a little bit. They figured out, you know, when does Woxic play his best? 1, when he has an off, but 2, when he's being able to play around that A pillar, A main, all that area, just lock it down from people coming in front of him. But are you really ready for 4 people to fly through camera, path through broken wall up to heaven, or
Oh, they're going to rip it all away.
come in front of you?
Yeah, I like the approach trap because if you know that mid's going to be passive, you collapse quickly and they can't block you, which is exactly what happened, right? The timing on that, they're able to get a really good timing against EF, and they're looking at 8 rounds and a half. There was 2,400 loss bonus right now for EF, so they can buy in with the best at maybe a FAMAS or MP9s. But just how quick this really got out of control. So they set up the round, the mid-util lands, they powered through, they get the space based off what Harry was saying earlier in the piece about EF being very passive, and they've been punished for it.
I didn't catch it. Maybe you did. Did they have someone outside of A throwing flashes through the window above camera?
Ooh, I can go check. I believe they might. I don't think it was everybody through mid, so yes.
There was one hanging around by Ruggs who came back and recleared mid the B push.
See if he had it. I can go to faceit.watch. Faceit.com/watch even, excuse me. Wait, not found? What do you mean not found? What do you mean not found?
I think it's watch.faceit. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but
We're doing it wrong already, so.
I mean, by Eternal Fire standard, like,
watch.faceit.com.
this is potentially a pretty rough CT side. Just by the standard
Yeah,
they've set.
but you know that, like, 4 or 5, it's a T-sided map.
No, I know.
I know what you're saying, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we know what each other is saying. And I think we're
Someone's
both
saying
making
something.
valid points. Like, this should be fine, but I'm just saying, usually they do better than this on CT sides. If they get 5, that curbs a lot of my worries.
Walk6 not had money for an op many times. I think they've been broken a lot, and I think that is actually one of the win conditions that Eternal Fire needs, is that they need a healthy economy because they prioritize guns more, and if they don't have both guns and nades, I think they fall apart.
Well, I'm going to wind this one up. The scoreline is about to be 8-4 on the half. And just to reconfirm what Josh was bringing up in the previous round, there were flashes from a Ruggs player, that Ruggs player being Mosea in the previous round, to facilitate the mid through camera split towards A when the money was on the line, which now assisted TYLOO into going up against a very easy buy of an MP9 variety. I need this round to end because I'm running out of things to say. The bomb's only halfway gone. Wakadia and Walk6 are still giving it a go. It's a 5v2 situation. And there you have it. TYLOO, 5 rounds away from picking up a 2-0 against seed number 1 in stage 1 of ESL Pro League for its 21st season. Be right back.
what a feeling. TYLOO up in the lead, 8-4, Chad, on a runaway first half. They were on the T side. Things were looking good. Eternal Fire seemed like they got figured out there in that first half of play. But as they move now onto the more favored side of their map pick, a map that is the home map for this Eternal Fire team, maybe they can turn things around.
We need to say it one more time, just in case you're joining us now.
Yeah.
12 times this year played for Eternal Fire, lost it once only. This would be their second loss on their home turf.
I don't know if this means anything. Probably not because it's coming from me. But last map was 9-3 in the favor of Eternal Fire.
Very true.
Big comeback, overtime win.
What about another pistol round? Munched in middle by the dual Berettas, collapsed upon. Madja and Woxic trade back, 3v3. Oh, still fighting. They're not backing down. Never back down, never what?
Surrender.
Never give up.
Thanks, Rush.
Oh, my bad.
Left side. Strong side. Thanks, guys.
Strong side.
All right, cool. I'll be here all week.
Wait, was that the movie with the dancing or the high school fights? Or
It was the blind side. I'm not sure, though. Attacker at the ready. Russell, what are you doing?
Just reading some things.
What have you found?
he's trying to gatekeep the knowledge right now.
Gatekeeping the knowledge.
He's in so much trouble. Run, G, run.
3 HP.
Jesus, he's made it all the way in towards cave. Or temple, rather.
Tuck. I don't know if it's tucking enough.
Still, everybody's here. He's bought time for the rotation.
There's 40 seconds, though. These guys can still have time to push.
One more
the other
shot!
street.
One more bullet! Both players
brother.
had to reload. A second try. Oh, God. Someone do
Aim!
it. And eventually, there's the backstab out of Jam Young.
We said scrappy. We said sloppy.
It's not Jam. That's bloody marmalade.
Oh, not that joke again. Is that all pistols in the series? They won Inferno T side, then they lost the Force.
They lost the Force.
Then they won the...
They won the CT to start their comeback.
Did they win a...
They had the 3 kill with the dualies on Inferno Banana.
Yeah, Mosea won that, didn't he? Yeah. And then G had the
Yes.
final 2 kills. So they won all the
So-
pistols.
So they won both those, and then
And they lost
the
to Force again, and they still won that Inferno game. How did that happen? They lost... what? Anyway. B-Pop don't stop. They're in. The bomb should go down. They need to flush out Mercury. The MP9 cannot connect, and it's happening again.
Round 2. It's just too much for people. See, the thing is...
Oh, I have an idea, Josh. I have a segment idea.
Okay.
You teach everybody at home anti-eco/anti-force setups.
The thing is, all you have to do is grab some CSGO demos from 2019, and the problem is just solved for you right there. Because there were 2 things that happened. One is, yeah, sure, the economy was a little bit different, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, in that game, especially when you would have your bonus, you'd go into your first gun round, you didn't play standard. You didn't play these just like 2-1-2 setups where it's just like, okay, you hold this, we hold that, you are kind of spotting for info, and then you try to fall back. You would do these kind of like, let's just gamble stack 3 people here, let's put 4 people here, and then if this happens, then we do that, and move around together, and you're comfortable playing for the retake on one of the sites, or you try to do some funnel idea, like, let's fake like we're pushing B, but then we're actually stacked 3 on A and make them come into us. Here, it's just 2-1-2. What are we doing here?
Yeah, the fact that the ability
flash
to,
and smoke and
to
they're, like-
explode on them. Yeah.
They have 1 in dark peeking canals and 1 guy's holding main. Like,
And it's CT side Anubis where you need to be the most active anyway. So
Yeah.
that right there is quite a poor round to lose. They have won 4 pistols in this series. They've lost 3 second rounds.
yep.
But then you pipe and smoke it, Harry.
That is crazy. Obviously, the one time they didn't was here to open up Anubis.
Or Anubis, as it's officially pronounced.
Anubis.
The other thing is, a lot of CTs on these second rounds are buying M4 armor because they know that the Force buy is coming. They want to have the better weaponry. They don't have any nades. You don't have nades,
That's true.
You can't take control. So you have to play the retake anyways. So why play a 2-1-2?
Now, I will say, on Inferno, they won a round in the follow-up with saved M4s.
True.
So,
Really?
if anything, this is about to be a TYLOO round win for 10 rounds.
Unless they break the curse, they break the streak.
Keep your clothes on. Just like Hugo in the sauna. All right, here we go. AWP out in the hands of Woxic. Mid block for now. 3 players starting over
Very
towards
mean
B.
thing to say.
Oh, what?
Like Hugo in the sauna. You're telling him to keep his clothes on.
No, well, it was a gag. We had a whole thing about saunas.
Hugo gets gagged in the sauna.
Come on now. Look at this little cheeky beast. Look at this.
Oh,
Nice little play there.
Cardia very ready for it.
Run.
It's down to 6.
Run, Jamyang, run.
I think the follow-up should be on A here for Eternal Fire. This is like that 50-50 mind game read, right? You get that kill on A. Are the CTs going to reinforce that A site by rotating a person over and then you should hit B instead? Or are they going to keep?
Well, we have a moment right now. Mr. Ed DeHunter says, is there a way to turn off narration? Yeah, head to watch.faceit.com. You can select to view your way, and you can even mute the commentary and just listen to the in-game audio. Pick your POVs, pick the map. You can watch the main feed, but you don't have to listen to us. So if you'd like to enjoy a different viewing experience, I'd recommend watch.faceit.com. Now, Josh, you said that you want an A finish. Bacardia is investigating. There's still time for them to rotate back. 40 seconds on the clock.
It's a 50-50. They send the scout. They get the info.
And
now,
rotating.
can you move that bomb before you run out of time? And Madgers, he's going to hold this position as well. He's going to hold the rotations. He's going to listen for everything. He's going to pass that information. I think this is what Eternal Fire is doing very well, that TYLOO was actually missing on their T side of Inferno all throughout regulation.
Okay, well, round done. You're going to try and save. I see if you can find a couple of extra upgrades for the likes of Jamyang and Mercury. Going to be pretty damn tough. How's your lunch, Harry?
It was good. It was chili sin carne, which means without meat.
So it was beans and...
Beans in a
veg.
sauce, and it was good.
Beans and sauce.
It's actually chili, which contains beans, but it also contains other things.
What else was in there, though?
Well,
Was there any corn?
Was it sin or...
You said sin.
It was sin.
So carne, sin, meat.
There's con and there's sin.
Yeah.
It sounds
Con
like you're
is
doing
with-
math, and I know that Trace might have put that in your head from earlier when he was hitting us with hard-hitting geometry questions.
Sin, cos, and tan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it sin or is it sign?
I don't know, man.
Sin?
You think I paid any attention in school?
Yeah, but sin was like the short form, right?
What about Sinbad? The sailor.
Sailor, yeah. He was popular for a bit in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, we
So
all.
it was like Gilligan's Island, except that was
that
like
wasn't the
60s.
90s.
That was like the 60s, though. Or 70s, maybe.
There was some good shows.
It was
I was
the 50s.
talking about Ed the horse the other day.
Ed
You
the
guys didn't
horse.
know about
Yeah.
Ed?
Big Ed.
Big Ed the horse?
You know Big Ed? If I say Big Ed, no neck Ed.
No, but now they have Bojack.
But yeah, that's a little bit different. I don't know Big Ed. No.
Okay.
You're talking about Big Head.
Oh, Big Head. Isn't that the guy from Silicon Valley?
No, I'm talking Big Ed, the guy with no neck from 90 Day Fiancé.
Okay, that's quite niche. Or niche. Are you juiced up or what's going on, man?
I'm juiced up.
You
I'm
coming
just waiting
down
for
from
the
all your
rounds
energy
to get
drinks? He's
serious.
Absorbing all the knowledge so we can gatekeep it.
Imagine you had access to all knowledge
Yeah, it'd be
at
pretty
any
hard.
one time, bro. Everything's so overwhelming. I'm so overstimulated.
That's why he can't talk, because he doesn't want to actually give the knowledge out, because he's trying to gatekeep it.
Yeah.
So if he speaks, he
The
might
people at
accidentally
home, they're interested.
leak the knowledge. The leaker of knowledge instead of the gatekeeper.
Sine, cosine, and tangent.
This is the turning point of the parabola. So Eternal Fire up to 7, TYLOO 9, going to the first gun round for our audio-only listeners.
Parabola, more math, and actually a great tool song.
Deep Dark Smoke in play. Voxy can post up, they can scout for that. Harassing HE to any defenders on the A side. G will cop a little bit of flack. Mosey's going to have a look. Flash for the fight and
Main
forward.
push. With the connection through canals.
Oh,
Does he know? Does he know? Does he know?
Clearing. So fortunate. Doesn't realize how lucky he is.
If it was Wakadia, though, he's just holding W.
Wow, that is very fortunate for Mercury.
Thank goodness Mercury's in retrograde. Doesn't get caught. And so that chance at the opening fight never comes through. Still, here's the double mollies that Eternal Fire love.
I like how it looks like it's fake pressure. It's just Magic coming in, but it's actually, here's the follow-up coming in.
Yeah, they're getting ready for this hit.
Their defender moves in.
I mean, at this point, right, you've seen a lot of Molotovs. That's now the third. So TYLOO should start believing this is the real intention on the round. It's one for Mercury, but victory short-lived there. Jam Young offering up resistance, goes aggressive, gets out with a little bit more, and it's only Wakadia left. Given that kill for free, but still has a lot of miles left to cover. Does Wakadia.
Flank. He traded off his op for the M4 as well. He's making noise.
Yeah, Wakadia in pressure in that situation. Knows where both are. Had to take a fight. Back was exposed. Kill comes in. Diffuser's there. That's going to be the double Digi. So AWP will be for G once more. Harry, could you do a bit, maybe one day?
A bit one
We like
day.
bits. But is like horoscopes?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I'd like a horoscope bit. Where you do it like Counter-Strike team related. How many horoscopes are there? 12, right?
12.
Yeah.
It's because that's how many months there are. That
Name
makes-
them all. You can't.
Pisces?
Yeah.
Is that you?
No, I'm a Leo.
Well,
Yeah,
there's two.
There's two. Capricorn, Sagittarius,
Cancer.
Scorpio.
Taurus,
Taurus, yep.
Aries,
The god of the underworld.
God of War, right?
I don't know.
yeah.
Big flick.
Yeah, dinked and dead. Jam Young.
Ooh.
Good Molly flush. Good Molly flush.
Okay, well, it's back into a 4v4. Is there any other aggressive moves from the CT side? Mid space being worked on by EF. This is a very important round. As far as the game's concerned, it's only 1,900 loss bonus for either of these teams after this round. If TYLOO win it, Eternal Fire won't have a lot of money, and the game could be done.
This is interesting. They are going for the B info play through main. At the same time as that, they were looking to
noisy.
regress A main.
Oh!
All right, there's one step back, though, out of Wakadia.
He's open. Should be able to get in here, no issues. Rotation point so far away. Mosaic going to push middle. G's not too far behind him. Like I said, the money's not there. It's only 1,900, so you might have to go for the save. You
They go
can't
for
really
the double
justify
drop?
this. I don't think you,
No
you shouldn't
shot.
go for this.
They shouldn't.
Go fish and put the rod in the water. See if you find a kill, but realistically, hold on to your guns, because this one's going to be down to the wire. And even with the 1,900 loss, we're not looking at a great purchase. So Mosey will be able to drop one. Mercury can buy himself something.
I think the reason why this is such a good map for Eternal Fire is because they have so many players that are really good at, you know, just aimers, if you want to call it firepower, where the CTs, they're forced into some sort of action there,
Yes,
right?
always.
It looks like the A players come back to middle, but the mid players come back to A. They want to retake that control. They actually retake that B control, and it goes straight into an aim duel. A straight up aim duel, no crossfire, no util needed, and that fits their playstyle. And even the round prior to that, where Wakadia came down to the 1 versus 2 that he lost, again, the smokes land, the mollies land, it lets him get past the choke point where it's just aim duels.
Okay, well, this is going to be the third of 3 tactical timeouts, and in this moment, we're going to have to be reading out a email, Harry, from the mailbag that's come in from Stavros, the man who tweeted out the picture of Jason yesterday at our request.
Yeah.
Was it our request?
It wasn't our request.
He says,
Justice for
it's Chad's
Stavros.
fault, so blaming me directly.
It was your request.
Okay, my request. Sorry for bringing you in on this. It blew up and people are blaming him for scaring them. Now, I will say this, Stavros. You were just doing as instructed, so you shouldn't be taking any of the blame. It was nice meeting you at the HLTV Award show. And I don't think that it's your fault that people are reacting to a black and white image without reading the text. So, you know, just because they went in on the
said
gag.
Jason died. It just said his age and his occupation.
And coming in later and greater, Jason Mozo Tool will be here later. So, you know, we all love the $1 Million Man. So just shout out to Stavros one time.
And if Jason did die,
at least people would miss him.
Well, also, I feel like we would at least have spoke about it on the show other than in a comedic tone on the cast.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and that's really a bare minimum.
That would be rough of us if we did that.
The show must go on, Jason. You'll understand.
That mid-kill came in very quickly, didn't it? So G's actually got them an opener on this saved AWP and M4 round. So it's essentially an eco other than a Deagle on Mercury, which he could spend a little bit more. They've got some util to work with and a man advantage. This would be a horrible round for EF to lose.
Yeah, it really would. This late in the game as well. Almost unforgivable, but G started off strong on that AWP now. Trying to keep them guessing, has posted himself up down in dark, and it looks like Eternal Fire are leaning towards this side of the map. That's an unfortunate jump out of G, let's say.
Isn't it just?
Not sure it needed to happen.
Maybe mouse wheel? Oh, G. Come on, G.
G, lock back in. Stop freaking out. It's all good. It was one jump. No
Get
one
him,
saw.
G.
Let's go, G. Come on, G. 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 Come on. Come on, G. Let's go, G.
Wait.
Oh, Jamyoung with one. G, come on. Let's go, buddy. G, it's time. Oh, another missed shot from Jamyoung, but G is all, it was all teed up for G to come in and leave his mark. One man left. Let's go, G. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's Jota. He knows one's main, but G's seen it. G's licking his lips because he takes them all down. A must-win round for Eternal Fire comes up in TYLOO's favor, and it's all on the back of that man right there. That's G.
G, he's our man. If he can't do it, G definitely can. Yeah. See,
Subverted expectations.
exactly.
Right there.
You didn't know where that one was going, Josh. And nor did Eternal Fire, because G just happened. And that could be GG, as G has really just G'd the boys up.
I think we really let it run its course. How many G puns do you think we can make if we really just sat down for a day, 8 hours?
8 hours in the writing room.
8 hours in the writing room. How many jokes could we come up with that are like
rune numbers?
Oh, bro, it's easy.
Broadcastable.
When you're seeing him in this moment, for example, it feels really nice seeing him there. That's G's spot.
I don't even care.
Jamyoung
No
with
flash,
the
no
aggro.
support.
Zantara is dead.
All right, now Eternal Fire's body's in the back of the G wagon. Gee willikers, this could be TYLOO taking home turf, home territory off of the Turkish side.
Let's talk about G. You think it's the G hub?
Oh, imagine they would have lost to the Mongols and TYLOO.
Yeah, that's what that was. That was the knowledge I was gatekeeping.
Why were you gatekeeping that
I was going to
knowledge?
drop it at the end in some sick closer.
Well,
Eternal Fire's bad streak versus Asian teams on Anubis continues.
the knowledge is free now.
Losing to the Mongols on this near undefeated streak, and now TYLOO as well. That's what might be unfolding for the first time. Jota won on the opening, and they managed to spill over in the dark, but they are getting boxed in. This big flank from Jamyoung getting activated on a very forward timing is going to put a lot of pressure on the T's. Yeah, the molly does give it up. It should have done. The nade certainly has.
Jota. Block tech.
Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Maja has to do it all, has to clutch out the 1v3. Found the first, now he's under the wars. The Glock comes out. He's gotten away. Here, Maja's getting it done. The Glock kill at range, still in the back panel. The diffuser's there, and of course it's G. That's 12.
That is 12.
That's 12.
That's back-to-back G clutches. Put them together. What do you get? GG. This one might be over. As G stands and delivers in back-to-back rounds down the tail end of Anubis. Eternal Fire's home map. A map that...
Major definitely.
They have won 11 of what? The 12 times they've played it this year.
Indeed.
Only losing thus far to the Mongols in one misstep on a stage, something that Eternal Fire have had issues with. Here, it's meant to be more comfortable studio environment. This is where this team has a proven output. It's on their best map. And TYLOO have got them right where they want them, looking for a 2-0 win over Eternal Fire. This is in a series that TYLOO had to launch the comeback on, back on Inferno. They've turned it all around, and now when Maja, a guy who is often a bit of a clutch factor player for Eternal Fire, is losing out these clutch moments to G, you can feel how the tides have changed on this series.
12-8 match point.
Look at the buy, Josh.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. Oh. Where are the nades at, though?
Back 10s, Deagles.
Oh, there's the beat push.
Okay.
Honestly, TYLOO's been getting the first opening pick a lot of these rounds, catching them off guard.
It was G though, with the saved AWP and then Jamyoung with the mid push. They've gone for a be aggressive against what is a broken buy. So risky might be opening the door for Eternal Fire to get back into things.
Risk has been what's winning it for them, though. Even on Inferno, G going for those aggressive hollows pushes. We've seen the B control with the deep line. The group, the A split, the Campbell stack, the Campbell stack.
Harry, this could be it.
It might be Jover.
It might be Jiva. Out in the mid they go. Mosier trying to slow them down, on Messiah rather. Trying to slow them down. Oh, and even out with a swing. Oh, it's on the back of the flash. Gets out with a double kill.
That wasn't even an A defender yet.
They still don't know about this triple stack. They still don't know the TYLOO have got everyone on this side of the map, and that's becoming clear now.
They're pivoting.
Eternal Fire try in the dying lights of this game to go back, to look elsewhere, but the bomb on the back of Wakadia in mid, with him falling, this might be over. It's Woxic rather. Wakadia a long way away. Was beginning that rotate back through the canals, but it might all be over. An ocean of TYLOO swarms over Eternal Fire, and those flames extinguish as 2-0 graces TYLOO. A turnaround on Inferno, and then domination on Eternal Fire's best map.
Man, this is crazy. The second team this year to take Anubis away from Eternal Fire. A 2-0 loss. That one's going to leave a mark. This team isn't tier A, it's not tier B, it's not tier C, it's tier G, because he stepped up in a big way. The smile on this kid's face, and some great moments throughout. Entertaining Counter-Strike has been put on display in back-to-back days from TYLOO. China #1.